Yo, what is going on, everybody? Thank you for checking out my video today. And I know this is something different from Star Wars. I appreciate y'all bearing with me while I kind of explore my different lines that I'm kind of just having fun with. I've been really finding my love for dinosaurs lately, and I just kind of started falling into these other rabbit holes worth of lines. Thanks to no, I should say no thanks to a good supporter of the channel, my buddy Connor. I started watching his reviews and started commenting on some of my stuff, some of my reviews and my videos, and started hanging out with us at the live stream. So I decided to check out some of his stuff, and he has some awesome content on his channel. But he reviewed one of these figures, Beasts of the Mesozoic. This is my first time dabbling in this line, and I'm super excited. Like I said on a couple of my other Hammond collection reviews as well. When I was a kid, I was absolutely obsessed with dinosaurs. I was super knowledgeable for my age. I'm gonna go ahead and spin this around so y'all can check out this really cool box. And I like the packaging. It's very it really catches your attention. It's got a nice appeal to it. Looks awesome. And on the back here, it's also got this really cool sleeve, and it shows you the name of the species here. And I actually don't know much about this raptor species. I say Velociraptor. I should say Velociraptor. Velociraptor Mongoliensis, I believe it's pronounced. But right here, you can. I really like this part. Shows you how big they were, the location where it roamed for its time, the Mongolian Gobi Desert in northern China, late Cretaceous period, deserts with dunes and oases or oasis. So very cool that it's got this little it's even got some art, and it's got a collectible card inside. Really nice little sleeve that comes with it. Got the barcode here down the bottom. Creative Beast Studios, founded by David Silver right here, and this is a guy that worked for McFarlane for many years and moved to New Jersey and ended up getting the job through NECA and even sculpted for NECA as well. And then now he's doing this full time. But then here on the back, it's got all the other figures from their Raptor series. So this is really cool, and I plan on getting a few more of these. This is really cool. This is really cool packaging. Kind of reminds me of like the old, I believe it's like some of the old Kenner Power of the Force Star Wars 3 3/4 carbacks where it has like the other figures in the wave, and they have a checklist of like you'd see like Wat Tambor on there and Boss Nass, stuff like that. I just feel like this is really cool. And then just you got the window right here, of course, and just got a beautiful looking raptor right here. More of a bird interpretation, feathered interpretation. And this line is actually scientifically accurate to the way that these creatures are supposed to look. But let me get this thing out the box and let y'all get a closer look. Something else that I think is kind of cool. They do this on a lot of NECA boxes, but they have the people who painted and came up with the prototype and the design and sculpt. Very cool to see this. I like that. So shout out to these three guys for doing an awesome job on this figure. Just wanted to give you all a quick look at the presentation, just it coming straight out of the box. I just took out the package, and this is just, you can tell it's packed with care. All the accessories or extra bits are added in nice, and it's got this awesome backdrop here. Look at that. That's pretty rad. And here's the collector card that comes with the Velociraptor Mongoliensis. This is really cool. Nice little addition that comes with it. And they even got some directions that come in here to show you how everything's supposed to work and come together with the stand and just the extra accessories that plug in. That's pretty cool. Just starting off getting it out of the box, and I know my buddy Hyperdrive is going to love this. Got a really nice little cool like little mini dio display base. That's pretty sick. It even comes with a display stand as well. So that's pretty awesome. Looks, got some nice paint on there. Nice texture on the rocks, some different shades of yellows and browns. Very cool. And then these are the two little extra claw pieces. Not totally sure what these are for just yet, but trying to get that focused in. That's not much to them, just an extra toe piece. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too sure what. I'm sure I'll find out. Do look like they could just plug into some little ball hinges. But getting onto the figure, man. Look at this thing here. Try to get my camera focused in. This thing is absolutely stunning. Look at this thing. Just the amount of paint and sculpting on this figure. And I got this for 35 bucks. Just absolutely insane. This is so awesome. Got a beautiful feathering here. Got some nice plumage here on the end. The tail. Look at the texture in that. Is that not just insanely beautiful? That is so almost looks like a turkey fan. Like if you turn it up this way, almost like a turkey fan. Got some really nice oranges in here. Look at this texture, man. Wow. This is beautiful. Look at the arms. And the way that the arms articulate, the feathers like fold into each other. Check this out. Is that not so cool? The way it overlaps each other. The nails are super cleanly painted on here. Man, this is they really did a good job emulating the plumage for the feathers. Articulated jaw. Look at this. Is that not so rad? That is awesome. Teeth look to be, yeah, teeth are kind of, it looks like they're individually sculpted in the mouth here. Very cleanly painted. Look at that in there. Super nice. Got the nice pink gums and the tongue. Very nice, man. This is beautiful. The eyes are kind of nice. Ooh, I like this kind of like orangish brown gradient here on his snout. Beautiful looking figure. Mouth closes perfectly, or pretty close to perfect. That's pretty good. That's awesome, man. What an interesting looking creature here. Excavated in Mongolia, China. Look at these feet, man. Something they get right compared to like the Hammond collection and some other. They tend to make the feet on theropods like huge for some reason. Got the dew claw here on the back. Oh, the tail's so big. Dew claw right here. Same right here, dew claw. And then also as well have the sickle right here, and is articulated. How cool is that? Dude, this is an amazing figure. I'm so impressed. This gradients that they have, these gradient colors that they have going on here, the oranges and like kind of like brownish oranges to the lighter colors, and then this black is just beautiful, man. Got some nice detail right here. Sorry, I'm holding it out of focus, y'all. Just so much sculpting on this figure, man. I am just blown away. And for for $35, man. So yeah, I've seen the paint and all that. Let me kind of get into the articulation now. This thing is freaking huge, dude. And I'll give y'all do a couple of figures next to it just to give y'all a side by side comparison. But right here at this is get a lot of articulation out of the head here, and look up and down. Got a whole lot of range, a lot of side to side motion as well. Get some expression out of the raptor. Not as much jaw articulation as I'd like, but it's the fact that it's there is definitely a plus. Some of the Hammond collection raptors get some really insane jaw width. But then these arms, man, these arms are so cool. But I do believe this is on a ball joint here at the neck, so you can get a lot of range of motion. Get him to look pretty much right behind it. Look at that, dude. That's pretty freaking sweet. That is awesome right there. Sorry, I was making sure I had it in angle. That is awesome, dude. So cool. And the way the articulation rides and overlays each other is just very nice. Get him to look up a whole lot. You can get him to look down. I would like to see a little more motion of him looking down, and I don't want to push it or anything. I don't know how this is my first beats of the Mesozoic, so I want to be very careful. The arms right here got some decent, not super deep, but got some decent cut hinges here on the shoulder, so you can get his arms out wide. Got some nice pivot here as well. He's got elbow articulation, get below 90, and then they can extend out all the way. That's about as far. And then with the hands can come out that far, but you probably don't want to break up the sculpt of the feathers, so you want to try to keep it somewhere in there. But the fact that all that is there, so just to show you, look on the inside. So that's all the way inside, and then coming all the way out. So got a lot of range of motion in the wrist, that's for sure. Very interesting. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. And then got some very deep cut hinges here in the knees. So get a lot of range out of here. Get about Get a completely straight leg, no problem. There's also a hinge, kind of like almost like a McFarlane joint right here. The way it's kind of split, you know. And this sickle claw is just so cool to have the articulation. That's sick. And then there is a little bit of hip range right here, just on a double dumbbell joint, ball peg right in the hips here. I like the kind of like light undertone on the belly here as well. Just man, just some phenomenal sculpting and paint on this figure. I am like so impressed. And just for the amount of money that it is and the amount of sculpt and paint, I don't know, man. I'm blown away. This is such a cool figure. Just look at this thing, dude. God, man, that is magnificent looking. What a majestic looking creature that could kill the shit out of you. So supposedly this piece you can put in between his hips and between his legs here in his groin area to keep it clean. I gotta keep it clean. I know my nephew watches some of my videos, so gotta keep it PG. But that being said, this is meant to peg in for some more dynamic poses. So let's check that out. And just a quick little fun side by side comparison here, just to give you an idea of the scale and size of the figure. Here is the Hammond Collection Pachycephalosaurus, and here is the Hammond Collection Therizinosaurus. Mainline Mattel Stegosaurus, and then here in the back for my Star Wars people, that is the OG Stormtrooper on the dewback. Absolutely love all these figures. Beast of the Mesozoic, man. This is a line that I am just absolutely blown away with. Impeccable sculpting, awesome paint, really interesting and good articulation. And Beast of the Mesozoic, this is not a line that I was familiar with before I came across my buddy Connor's content. And it's this line. It's specifically scientifically accurate dinosaur figures, and they just I cannot express how great the detail and articulation is on these figures. Like I was saying, this line was created by a guy named David Silva. He did a lot of sculpt work and uh, he worked very close with McFarlane and NECA for many years. So this guy is very experienced, knows what he's doing. He's worked on things like Simpsons, Jurassic Park, Star Wars. He's even worked for Hasbro. You know, he's done Terminator stuff, Predator stuff for NECA, Alien shit. Like this guy knows what he's doing. But he did start this in 2016 was when the line first started up and debuted, and then I believe he left NECA around 2021 and started basically working full time at Creative Beast Studio. So Creative Beast Studio, Creative Beast Studios. But like I said, I wasn't super familiar with this line, but I'm glad I am now. $35, I feel like was a great entry point. This is just a fantastic looking figure. I cannot express to you enough just seeing it in person, looking at it on camera just doesn't do it justice, man. The amount of detail to the plumage, the paint is just the attention to detail is just absolutely incredible, man. I'm just so blown away. It comes with an awesome display base, little dio set with some great paint on it. It's also got a very neat, like a different acrylic clear plastic pieces, so you can display it multiple different ways, however you decide to. If you want to have them in the air, like a very dynamic pose, or just this is just I am this is how many times have I said blown away? Probably like 6 or 7. Man, this coming from I love the Black Series. I love Star Wars. It's my main passion. Obviously, my channel's named after it, as many of you know, or if you're new here. But man, this is just I am thoroughly pleased and impressed with having this figure now, and I look forward to getting many more. And I now, like I said, I did get this on Amazon for a discount for $35. I think it normally retails for 45 or 50. I honestly, I would have no problem paying that. I would have no problem paying $45 to $50 for a figure like this, knowing the amount of value that you're getting in with it. But it comes with the display stand, the amount of paint, the sculpting, the articulation is superb for what it is. Just and the fact that it's a scientifically accurate skull, as close to as it can be, as far as we know. Obviously, I know we weren't. This is just a guess by experts and scientists, but man, that being said, this is a very interesting species. I look forward to doing more research on not only this line but this specific species of raptor. So very interesting. I totally recommend getting into this line if you're into dinosaurs or kind of been wanting to dabble and look for something new, a new line. But man, I have nothing but good things to say about this figure. I am so impressed. Highly recommend picking one of these up. Beasts of the Mesozoic. Definitely, you would definitely be seeing more of these type of reviews and more of these figures on my shelf. There's no doubt about that. But I appreciate you all checking out this review. I try to say review and video at the same time. This video, but I do appreciate y'all taking the time and hanging out with me for a few minutes and letting me talk to y'all about how much I love this figure and how impressed I am with it. But I hope you're having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching.